Hi and welcome back. Once again, it's Dean here from Redline Specialist Cars, and today I've brought a fabulous car to show you. This is a BMW i8. Can you really get a car that's a supercar for £50,000? Right, well I think what we'll do now is we'll jump out the car, have a little look around it, and we'll show you some of the features that make this car extremely cool, including features like this. How cool is that on a car that's now pretty much 50 grand? Awesome. To get a door like that on any other car, you're going to be spending twice that. So one of the best features aesthetically on this car is the 20-inch alloy wheels, which have a turbine type effect. They look really smart on this particular car. The colour as well, of course, is striking. This blue is fantastic. And I can't quite remember the name, but I think it's something like Petronia Blue. So back in the day as well, as you can probably just see behind me, those lines on this i8 were obviously quite different, very striking, especially when they first launched the car. But today, even today, it still looks very modern, very supercar-like, and I think for half the cost that this car is new, it makes this one of the best value sports cars on the market today. And again, as you come around to the back of the car, just look how aerodynamically sound the back of the car is. Everything's designed for airflow and of course for fuel efficiency on this car, given it's a hybrid. There's cameras all around the car, so even today it's still very modern inside, as a lot of the new cars are developing new technologies. This was way ahead of its time in its day, so again, buying a supercar like this today still feels very modern. And the other thing to mention as well, practicality with the boot. If you come and have a look at this, that's it. So pretty much you don't really get an awful lot in here. You get a charging cable, you obviously get room in here to put a pair of trainers, and if you're lucky, cheese and onion sandwich. So some interesting facts on the car then. 0 to 60 is just a shade over 4 seconds, which makes this car extremely agile as well, because of its very lightweight composite materials used throughout the car, make the handling on this car absolutely insane. It drives really, really well. That's something that BMW have certainly done a very good job of on most of their cars, but of course it's just exaggerated that bit more when you get behind the wheel of this i8. So whilst you're driving this car every day, perhaps if you wanted to use it as a daily car, you can do. Economy wise, it's absolutely fantastic. It's surprising how well on fuel this car really is. But then again, that's because it's obviously very light. It's only a small engine, I suppose. And in economy mode, this car really does do very, very well on the small fuel tank that it's got. I think you can only get around 40 pounds in it today in terms of fuel. However, there's one little special trick that's quite nice on this car, and it does make it extremely fun, and that's when you move the gear stick left. What that does, that engages sport mode, it turns all the virtual cockpit red, and it just basically means it uses all the power of the motors from the electric, and obviously together with the engine, with the turbocharged 1.5 litre engine, together, that really does put a smile on your face. Woohoo! So So from day-to-day driving of the BMW i8, it really is very, very simple indeed. You've got all the accessories that you could ever really wish for. Things like you've got heated seats, you've got the dual climate control, the iDrive now, which is obviously very familiar with a lot of BMW owners. That's very simple and easy to use. It's not complex at all. The displays and instrument panels are obviously nice and easy to see. One of the nicest features I think one of my kids liked was on a night time inside. Of course, it all lights up, blue LEDs everywhere, so it looks really kind of futuristic, and that's a real nice quality, especially given it's an electric car. The blue LEDs really work quite well. And again, just talking about the overall steering of this vehicle as well, it's extremely light to touch. You don't have to put an awful lot of pressure on the steering wheel, and it feels fantastic. Even though this car is four-wheel drive, and a lot of four-wheel drive cars you tend to find the noses are quite heavy, with this it feels very much like a rear-wheel drive proper sports car. But of course you've got the confidence of knowing even in adverse weather conditions this car will feel extremely safe. So we're back now at Redline Specialist Cars, having driven the BMW i8. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Gives you a little bit of an insight into what you can actually get for your money. So if you're about to go spend around £50,000 on a sports car or a brand new car, make sure you check one of these out, because you've got very good solid residuals. Best of all, the doors go up like this, which is great, and obviously you just get an awful lot of bang for your buck. So make sure, hopefully you should subscribe to the videos that we've got, give you some insights into what's coming into stock very, very soon indeed. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again soon.